I always do that. Hi, happy Monday. This is your girl, Tiffany S. Carter, and I am bringing real conversations where the real conversations are happening right here, right now. And guess who's a part of it? It's absolutely you. You are a part of the conversation. So I'm here every Monday and Wednesday. We took a break for a minute to get reloaded, but we have some things, amazing things for you in this April. And before I stop, sharing is caring, guys. I love the comments in my DM. I love the comments, but I need you to like that video right now, and I need you to go on and share that video. I absolutely need you to like this video, and I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I am a business coach. I am an author that's about to come out with 3 books, okay? And a published author. I do motivation coaching. That's why I'm here. And I've absolutely found out ways to just make life better, what you ever want to call it, life coach, life strategist. If you know how to do something better, do it and show others how to do that thing. So please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. But tonight, you talking about STDs. That's what we talking about tonight. STDs, sexually transmitted demons. Like, who are you sleeping with? Are you sleeping with the enemy? This is a conversation, y'all, that I have all the time. I'm telling you, a lot of people have this conversation because in different ways, they don't really know what it's called, soul ties and different things. But I've been in some real life situations, not just my own situations, but I've seen others in situations of soul ties. And people don't even understand. And when you get to understand what soul ties is, you will not spend your time with a lot of people, nor will you interact with them sexually. Okay. See, you know, I grew up with the concept of Christianity and, you know, hey, don't have sex before marriage. And, you know, that was over and embedded, but it was never explained to the severity. Of course, you know, don't have babies, but I'm here to tell you, people get pregnant all the time and you don't see these children. There's nothing wrong with it. So that's not the worst thing that can happen. People get STDs, which is sexually transmitting disease. That's not what I'm talking about. That's bad too. But what even worse is a soul tie. Did you hear what I said? Soul tie. You need to go and write that word down, those 2 words, and you need to go look up what soul ties is, because I'm just going to bring down a couple of scenarios. If you're in a soul tie, how would you even know it, right? And I'm talking about a bad soul ties, those things that handicap you, though, that love that you're not growing in, but you're dying and you're destroying yourself in the relationships or whatever it is, situationships. And when I say this is not just going to be for single people, absolutely not, because I want to tell you, I was single a lot longer than I was married, and I want to enlighten y'all. Come get close. When I say get close. Let me tell you something. You want to give me a wild moment? I knew more married people that were stepping out on their spouses than I do my single friends. Whoa, Tiffany did say that. Yes, I did say that. I knew more married people, me being a single woman. I'm not talking about just married men, because it's this cliche, like it's married men. Married women, more married women that stepped out on their marriage than married men. And then the partners are looking like, what's going on with my partner? You know, it's not just about the sex part. It's about who you're attaching yourself and who you bringing back into your bedroom. See, a lot of people, they feel like, okay, I'm in this monogamous relationship because it's me and this person in the room. But let me let y'all know something right quick. You know what I'm saying? Like a hopeful say, let me gather you up right quick. Honey, if anybody in that situation has stepped out and went other ways, and all this is not, you know, if they went other ways, let me let you know something. You in a relationship with everybody that they went with until you clean up, until you cleanse yourself. See, when you know you've been out here doing stuff that you ain't had no business doing with people that wasn't your spouse, okay, I ain't talking to if you perfect, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the people that it's real for. And you trying to figure out why you can't let these people go, why you can't shake these people off, and you're just really like, some people are really stuck in soul ties. Like, I'm telling you, and I can't even begin this one story like it was a true story that really made me realize just how big my eyes, because that's how Anybody that heard my story about STDs after seeing someone being basically possessed with somebody else's spirit, real story that people on my timeline know. It's too long today. It's going to be parts of it because y'all don't want to tell everybody. I'm actually going to write a book about it. But STDs, let's go to this thing called sexually. You put your questions right here. So, one person inboxed me. People inbox me. You can inbox me any question, okay? Because I'm going to keep it real. I'm just saying, because people just really, I'm one of those people that have been observing people since I've been a everybody didn't observe people. Some people just lived in the moment. I was one of those children where I wanted to know what was going on. I observed the things that were going around me, and I just wanted to know, right? Right. So the first thing is to know if you in a soul tie. Especially if you're in a marriage and you know that infidelity has played a part in your marriage relationship, and you trying to figure out, well, how do we get back on this path to, back to wholeness? Because nobody cannot say your relationship can't be restored. That's not what I'm here to tell you. But what I'm telling you is that you're dealing with something bigger than that person having sex. That's what I'm telling you. You're dealing with something bigger than just having sex. It's not just the sexual connection now, it's the soul tie. So now you not only have to repair your relationship, you have to repair your spirit, especially if you get back involved with them sexually. See, this is what you got to understand. You're not just taking on this person has stepped out. You're taking on the fact that this person has stepped out. Now they want to bring the person back to your bedroom. Okay. And in some cases, it's a lot of people's spirit back to your bedroom. So then they want to be active with you. Who you think go inhabit them spirits that come out one person and go to the next? You. That's why you got to have to be very discerning out here. And I realize now I would go, what I tell my daughters is as teenagers, you know what I'm saying? I said, don't do things that you really real regret, like some real stuff. It's no more, let's talk about the birds and the bees. Let's talk about soul ties. Let's talk about attaching to yourself to a person for life where you're not ever even at that age to make a choice like that. Let's talk about, don't look at social media and all the fantasy and all the pictures. Let's talk about people are really dealing with sexually transmitted demons and they don't even know it. Have you ever just sat there and talked to somebody, right? And it could have been a past relationship. It could be a current relationship. I don't know. But I know people step out. Okay. Let's be clear. So, and that's not all men and that's not all women. But what I'm saying is when somebody else comes to the relationship and or even let's say single, you're single. You want to say, people say casually date. Don't be committed to one person, right? But what people need to add, don't be sleeping with everybody either. Why you out here getting to know everybody? Because your whole life will be messed up. I'm just here to tell you. I know the world like it don't matter. It don't mean nothing. We can do it. But a lot of these people look so happy, but they really hurting inside because they've been an asset to harvest all those spirits, because each person that you take inside your room, each person that you take inside your womb, ladies, that's another person that you added to your spirit collection. You know what I'm saying? Like how you say Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you're like the spirit collector. Don't be the bone collector and the spirit collectors. Let that go. So what I'm saying is really, really get to know what you're working with, and nothing's going to be perfect. But you really have to observe people, and you really have to listen when people tell you, I'm not going to be, I'm not looking for nothing long term, or I'm not, I'm just trying to date. Let that be clarified. What kind of dating are you talking about? You're dating as far as you're going on different dates, or you're talking about you're dating that you're sleeping with a lot of people? I need clarification in 2021. I'm just saying when I was a single woman, because I don't want to get into this thing and I can't let you go, even if you do me wrong. Y'all y'all ready for a real conversation? Even if you do me wrong and y'all sit up here worrying about why sister girl over there, he done cheated on her about 20 times. Why haven't she left? Because she's so tired. She done cheated on him 20 times. Why haven't he left? Because he's so tired. Why did he pick her? Why did she pick him? Because they soul tied. Oh, yeah, that's real. You don't understand how real. If you want to leave somebody, stop sleeping with them. If you want to change something, stop sleeping with them. And you'll see. It's very real. It's very real. So then it's like they tell you so much how to not get STDs, which is a sexually transmitted disease. They tell you, okay, you put on condoms. So how do you quite protect yourself against these things I call demons, STDs? Easy. Very easy. Don't sleep with everybody. I can't tell you what to do. But I'm just saying this stuff's so real. It's so real. You can't wait to hear my story. Like this stuff, it changed my whole life of a story that I witnessed of a female sleeping with a male and her life was never the same. That's real. So I don't know, and so the question today. So a lady reached out to me. She said she had been married for about 9 years. And every other time her husband, he stepped out a few times, it's like they'll get back on the right track and then they'll get back off the right track. Like she's like, it's like a boomerang effect. I said, because he has a soul tie. He's tied to the women that he's been sleeping with. You need to go to God and he need to get cleansed. He need to get baptized or whatever you do. Whatever you believe in, cleansing need to be a part of the situation. I don't care if that's to save yourself or something. When you have, first you need to know that you just slept with the wrong person. I think you just need to know. When you feel off, because these are grown-ups on here. See, this is 21 and up, 18 and up. Matter of fact, it ain't even 18 and up because some of these middle schoolers are having sexual intercourse and activities. So y'all need to be talking to y'all kids about this because this is the type of stuff. My kids, we having real conversations because times have gotten so real, and I don't want you to destroy your life for being connected to the wrong people. I mean, I saw in a lot of instances, like God really saved my life because I could have been attached to things or people that embetter me. But that I guess that's my spiritual awareness of God himself to show me that you don't need to connect to people in these type of ways to even be accepted by even a male. If that's what you have to do to be like, oh, I have to really, really know you. No, you can really, really know me through my conversation. First, I have to know who you are. You telling me you want to put your DNA inside of me and I don't even know who you are? Nah. And then a lot of times, let's go on to this. So say another situation. Someone was telling me, they were telling me about a friend of theirs, and they felt that the friend was acting funny. So I said, well, what's been going on in her life? These are people that I don't know. So they're just asking me questions. I said, what's going on in her life? They like, she just been acting real funny. I said, is she married? Is she with somebody? Is she dating? Well, she's back and forth with her husband. I said, well, that's it. That's it. Like, there's nothing you can trump over that. When somebody has a soul talent, they gonna flip back and forth, because they don't even know that the person, check this out. If I had a graph, I would show you. So say, I don't want to use myself because y'all, some of y'all be experiencing lies. I don't want to be using Tiffany said her, no. So just say exhibit A, exhibit B are married. We don't know if they're husband and wife. One of them steps out, fiance, girlfriend, whoever, boyfriend steps out. They come back home. They try to, stabilize. They think, nothing is wrong. That's why women intuitions are strong. People intuition are strong, but women's is very strong. And, you thinking it's just y'all talking. And you will see it in their personality. They don't even know how to catch. You don't even know who this person is because there's so many people. You're so many people. When you sleep with a lot of people, you're a lot of people and you don't even realize that. And I ain't just talking to my single people. I told you what I told you at the beginning. It's more married people that step out where they don't need to be versus single people. I saw more married women sleep with me and then I saw single women. Facts in my life. I don't know about y'all. I'm just talking about from my opinion, my standpoint. So then I realized, okay, this is not a single issue. This is not a married issue. This is not a situationship issue. And those casual hookups, after a certain age, you should not be having casual hookups. Sorry, I can have casual meetups. What you want to be discussing? But you got to set that bar because it's that deep. It's like when you start really working on yourself and developing yourself, I feel like some soul ties, because you can have positive soul ties, you absolutely can, but you definitely can have destroying and damaging and sabotaging ones. Like, have you ever just felt like I'm talking to somebody? Have y'all ever just looked like probably at your ex or somebody? I don't know. And said, wow, if I would have really stayed, like, what even made me pick this person? Have you, y'all just said that. What made me pick this person? What kind of mindset I was in? Like, how did I even, because baby, when you start getting that little thing, or you start getting that little, guys, you got tied up. Soul tie. Told you. See, I told you I was gonna make this plain tonight. Because people don't take it serious. They out here ruining their life for about 15 minutes. Stop. No. Like, and there's some other things that I be like, at 38, it's some stuff that you could have told me at 18, honey. But at 38, gone by. I don't have time for them demons. Bye. See you later. You can be fine. You can be beautiful. But baby, them spirits don't lie. That don't lie. Those spirits do not lie. So you have to be in tune to know when you should just back away. Danger. Don't enter. Don't enter. That 1 a.m. phone call, don't answer. Don't answer that 3 a.m. text. Don't even respond. Oh, I told y'all this ain't for single people. Married people get texts too. Trust me. Okay. Some married people act like they ain't even married. They don't even remember their spouse's name. Especially with social media. You could be anybody who you want to be. But make sure you be real while you being that person. Make sure you remember who you are. But again, STDs, sexually transmitted diseases. Honey. They real. Yes, they are. Talise, they are real. And people be playing with them. But see, we have to explain it to our kids in the way that they will understand. Because see, I had to tell my child, like, you want to ruin your life? You want to ruin your life? Ruin your life. You can't just ruin your life by having a baby. You can ruin your life by laying down with the wrong person. You will be stuck there for a long time because let me tell you something. When you get the wrong soul tie, it will always keep you longer than you're willing to stay. Okay? And nobody can outsmart that. Not even, I think I'm smart, but baby, I ain't outsmarted. So how you gonna tell me you gonna outsmart it? Because your emotions is the first thing that that's your sensitive side. But that's also your side that should make you aware. So don't let everyone in, like just like your house. Do you let anybody come into your house? Do you let anybody, now this one, this for them, my grandma them. Do you let anybody sit on your bed? That's what I'm saying. You don't let everybody sit on your bed. So stop letting everybody come into your temple, honey. Like some people, this the part. This the real part. We in this generation that my mom's been a vegan for a very long time. And, every day I'm working at this health thing and making a lifestyle but I hear so many people, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that, but they'll go out here and sleep with anybody. Girl, take that. Boy, take that over there. Please. You don't believe in your temple. because you're sharing it with everybody. You don't believe in your temple because it's the community temple. Don't let you have a community temple, okay? You cannot just want to better your life one way and not want to better it the other way. I can't just want to better my life financially without bettering my life mentally, spiritually, so it's high, physically. All of it is a balance. But if you doing one thing, if you looking good and you still a walking, have all these spirits in you, you ugly inside. Nobody should touch you, man or woman. That's for everybody. So don't be out here. You might think to yourself, and you see people, they be with opposites, like way off that way, way off that way. I immediately say that's a spiritual tie because it was nothing for them enough. They just got it too soon. They connected sexually, and so that kind of just took the mind away of this is what I should do logically. Oh yeah, sex does change the game, and anybody, some games, because it's an emotional thing. So that's why you got to be out here thinking. You understand? Because the devil wants to destroy you. And since how he want to destroy you, he gonna destroy you through that thing called sex because he know humans like it. Humans love it because it's a pleasure, it's a self-pleasure seeking thing. But that's why you have to be with the person, the spouse that God put you with. You understand what I'm saying? This is something that I did not follow. But let's go on to the but. I understand where I messed up. You get what I'm saying? I hate people that know you messed up and you gonna tell your children to do the same crazy things. Like, come on. Like, we gonna have to give better. You have to give better instructions and you have to really let these children know because it's a lot of backward stuff going on around here. And I'm like, you really have to tell the truth of what you've been through. No, I don't want you to go through this because. No, I don't want you to do this because. No, I don't want you to have sex before marriage because I was a single parent. I was not raised by single parents. I was a single parent. So I don't want you to experience that. But we're so scared to tell the truth because we feel like that's a reflection of who we are. But no, if you're not there anymore, that's just a reflection of God's grace for who you are now. So I can tell my story to other women, to other young people, because I know how serious it is. I know how serious. I hate when people are older than me and you're not telling me what I should be doing, but you telling me like I should be going along with the crowd. No, ma'am. I don't go along with crowds. I'm going to tell the kids after me, the young people, if your parents ain't telling you what to do correctly, you find somebody out there to tell you, and you got to have to listen. If your friend ain't telling you, you find another friend, your family, your cousin, your whoever, sibling, whatever. You have to attach yourself because some people will give you information, advice. Y'all ready again? You know, I'm here for the real stuff. Some people give you information and advice for you to fail. I've been there too. Like, why would you, like, when I get older and I think about some advice that people gave me, I'm like, why would you tell me that being older than me? But again, no judgment because that's probably from their level of experience. But I'm just saying, age ain't just a number, it's a mentality. Don't get tied to people that you don't want to be tied to because you don't know how long you're going to stay there. A lot of people are walking around. They have inmate numbers, but they just don't know they don't know who the warden of the prison that they're in. They're in a mental and a spiritual prison. I'm here in 2021 trying to help people to get free. Free with knowing that these things, you may ignore them. You might not say that they might not even be that important to you, but honey, they are very, very important. These things that I'm talking about can ruin your life or it can make your life. You understand? So don't be attached to the wrong person in this life because it will cost you everything in this life. Even if you've had that, you need to cleanse your body. If you need to do that today, you better be like, let me go take it to God, baptism, whatever you do. Go cleanse up your spirit. Ask God to cleanse that spirit every day, especially if you know that you gave somebody access that they need access to your body, to your soul. Like, this thing is real. But when I get in this story, this part one. honey, the story we gonna tell the story on part 2. Okay? Part 2? Part 2. Part 2, you will hear a real live story. Well, I have to think about if I'm gonna tell it yet because I'm writing about it and it's like a movie. It's like a movie, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, I don't know if y'all are ready for this story because y'all gonna be like, it happened. No, it's real. Now, when I tell it, I'm gonna tell y'all when I tell it. I ain't gonna tell y'all when I'm gonna tell it because it's so deep that it's just like, wow. I get a reminder about it every time. Like, this is just crazy, you know? So let me tell you something. If you know your person, your spouse has stepped out, listen to me now. Look, listen to me now. Like my grandma, listen to me now. If you know that's real and you feel like things are a little shaky and it's just not balancing and you're like, why? I'm trying to get, sis, brother, soul ties. They have spirits, sexually transmitted demons. That's some things you have to pray about. See, you're going to have to go to God. See, a lot of folks don't want to go to God because the world don't tell you that. I bet y'all don't know I get censored on here. They don't want to tell you that. But I'm telling y'all that, okay? Because when you get free, when whoever the son says free, honey, the devil thought he had me, but he ain't have me. You ain't have me. My name been written down. You ain't have me. But it's now that I know, it said we should tell the ones behind us we have to do better and guard this temple, guard your mental, guard your spiritual. And in return, guess what's going to bloom? Your physical. When you start in the inside, the outside, don't be tied to the wrong soul. Don't be infected positively. Don't let the test come back positive with the STDs. Make sure that's on negative. While y'all out here getting COVID tests, make sure you need to ask daily, do I have an unnecessary tie to my life that I don't need? You can remove them, God, any way that you need to do it. But guess what? This has been your girl, Tiffany S. Carter. And guess what? If you don't know that today, ask the question to yourself today. You've been wondering, looking around, what's going on? It might be a soul tie. And you can get it untied, but you're going to have to talk to God. I just gave you the resource, okay? So don't be infected with sexually transmitted diseases, STDs. That's the worst kind you could ever be attracted to. But when you want to have another real conversation, you'll be back here on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, where you are a part of the conversations. Real conversations pop off with your girl, Tiffany. I'ma tell you the real. Love y'all too. And thank you. And watch out for those books. I have a book coming June 1st. Pre-sales are coming for Forged by Fire, Built Tough, this girl. Then Raising the Bar. These books are coming out. They coming out fast. And guess what? I thank you. I thank you for support. And make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel and share, because this might not just save your life. It could save your child's. Thank you. Bye, guys.